It's all look a little bit scary to me.
Right, so I'm going to be round the front there.
Let's
do it.
Let's do it. Hello my lovelies, welcome back to a new video. It's officially hair day. It's been about 4 or 5 months since I had my hair done, so I'm very excited. We are heading straight there now. This is the current situation. My hair is like 2 days unwashed, but obviously clean still. I like to go with like cleanish hair. I don't like to go with like loads of gel in it or anything. Be a bit manky otherwise, I think. Oh my, did you guys hear that? I clearly need to go and eat some more breakfast. I'm still really hungry. That's not good. Anyway, this is the current situation. My roots have like come through quite a bit, but I kind of might do something a little bit different today. I usually do blunt, blonde, bob, really creamy blonde I ask for, but I think I might go for like a honey bronzed blondie brown and go a bit different for the first time in my whole life, because I feel like my natural hair might suit my skin and my eyebrows and everything a little bit better, and might suit my face a little bit more, but also might be a bit like nice for autumn winter, and then I could go blonder for summer next year. So I'm not sure how I'm feeling, but let's go chat to Katie. I go and see her in Brighton and I'll take you along. I'll leave all the tags to her and the hair salon in Brighton down below. I've been seeing her, I think this is the 5th time that I'm seeing her now in the last like 2 years, so we kind of like really space out when I see her. I like to like minimize how much bleach I'm using on my hair, all of that, but we're gonna take you guys along, share the whole process. Basically, I just talk to Katie and then I kind of make a decision. That's kind of what happens. And I also just like browse Pinterest like over and over and over again. So I leave my like Pinterest on the board here. So you guys on the screen here of my Pinterest board. So you guys can kind of see some of the inspo pics for today. So let's some Pinterest pictures.
Yes.
And these all look a little bit scary to me.
Okay.
Color-wise, but
Because
they look so dark,
okay.
But it's like a honey blonde, I think.
Okay.
That colour. But then I do really like the kind of gradient.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe it would work better with my skin and...
That's got a bit more blonde in it, so it almost is, I feel like would be less scary because you've still got a bit of blonde that makes you feel like...
I'm blonde.
Yeah, you're a blonde still.
Yeah. And what would you call that? Would you say like it would be honey, like creamy tone in my hair?
Yeah, the blonder parts are, but like really that top bit, like when I think of honey, I think of like golden blonde.
Yeah.
Whereas that top bit is kind of like I don't know, like I'd say like a biscuity blonde. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's that kind of very natural hair colour looking blonde. It's not, when you say going dark, is it going like that, like a picture like that, or is it working with your natural hair colour to make like and be that your colour. Natural dark, like I
think my natural dark. Okay. Yeah, I think that would be like I'd be worried I'd never get back to my natural blonde. Yeah. And I think more that I'm more open to seeing what this is and then working that through maybe.
Because that will feel dark anyway because you're used to being so blonde. Like if you like cover up the blonde just like that for a minute, it kind of gives you like take away the blonde from your face just so you can see where the dark is around your hair. That gives you a little bit of an idea of like what your dark is.
Yeah.
Not making like it darker than that, just working with your natural colour and kind of making the blonde that's in your hair darker to sit nicely next to that.
Yeah, so I like the way that the blondes are in at the front still, but without it looking like streaky. I don't know what's possible, but I just was like, I'm just going to show you photos and I know that you know what to do.
What's
but like,
really good is listening to, when you're showing me different photos, which parts of those photos you like and which also parts you don't like. Okay. And then we'll almost come up with like, okay, so that's what it is that you're looking at. And it gives
so I like the kind of a brush through of blonde that's lighter than the root, I think. And that one, that's like quite nice because it still feels quite light but then has that darker aspect to it. That's too dark, so I did take a picture of that because I was like, that's too dark.
And that's darker than your natural, so that would feel
too dark.
Too dark maybe,
Okay.
It sounds like you're not trying to go brunette.
No. I feel like I think if I went brunette I'd never get back like properly to my natural,
it would definitely be harder.
Yeah, and I don't want it to be like that. I just maybe feel like maybe I'm ready to be a bit more mature with my colour. Lengthwise, I just loved what you did last time. But then I remember that being short when we curled it, and then when it was done like straight, it was a little bit longer. Yeah. And I'm wondering whether we go, let me find the photo somewhere, go like short. Because I'd quite like to go like, not there, but like there.
Okay.
I think.
Okay. Yeah, I like that, because for me there's still enough contrast in it, and I think you'll still feel like you've got your blonde, so it makes you feel like you've got your thing, but it's also different. It definitely is different.
Okay.
And
we're not going brown, but we're going natural.
We're just putting more of your natural in.
Okay. Don't say that. I'm like, don't
say brown. You're not brown.
No.
You're dark blonde.
Okay, it's bronzed.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm not going to put many highlights in through here.
Okay.
So mainly your highlights are going to be around the front there. So we're still going to have like that.
Yeah.
I want to make sure. What are we doing with your bangs?
Can we get them? I think quite like because they were like framing on my cheekbones then.
Yeah.
Part of me is like, do I go the still framing, but the tiniest bit shorter, just so they grow so quick. I know I need to keep coming in for a little bit because they grow in like 2 weeks.
Okay.
So maybe
Yeah.
Even.
Okay. So what's important is so that it doesn't look like you've just got blonde bangs. We need to keep these bits blonde too, so it kind of almost like that kind of follows through.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Otherwise it will just look like this is blonde, and I mean we're going to keep a lot of this blonde through here anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, for me these front bits need to be sort of almost look like they're kind of still bright all the way down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like she's kind of got that brightness, but then like little bits.
Because actually,
throughout.
if you cut that bit on her hair, she's got bangs. Do you know what I mean? So, but what's important is that it follows from root to tip.
Yeah. Yeah,
rather
and
than
then
looking like
in
you've got,
terms
like,
of
just blonde
natural,
bits
it's going to
there.
just like come through.
Yeah.
And
So I'm going to do highlights around the front.
Yeah.
And I'm still going to do some around your front area, so that when you do tie it back, you're not just dark.
Okay.
But I'm going to work quite delicately there.
Okay.
Just so that like it just looks a little bit more seamless, so that like when you hold it out, you don't get like a line of where it is or where it's not.
Okay.
So just some nice delicate ones around the front, keeping all this build up of blonde through here.
Yeah.
Highlights through here, and then as we get sort of further back, I'm going to do less and less.
Okay.
There's not going to be any highlights, sort of pretty much like almost like where my hands are.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Everything else is going to be smudged out.
So smudged as in like natural into blonde.
Yes, so your natural colour.
And then it's
Yeah.
cool. Okay.
Yeah?
I trust you with it all.
What would you hate for me to do today?
I don't think I'd hate anything, to be honest. I think I'd be very like, it's
Is there
fine.
is there not any I just don't want that? Is there like something you've seen you're like, I just don't want my head to look like that?
I don't think so.
No. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's not that scary then?
No, I don't think so. I think if it was like that would be the only...
Yeah.
That's brown though.
Yeah, that's brown.
That's the only thing for me. And otherwise, no, just something that I know at home. I have it short, I style it.
Yeah.
But it's a little bit darker, just autumn, winter.
Yeah. Okay.
And natural, I mean.
Dark.
Don't say dark.
Don't say the word dark. Okay.
Cool.
Can you send me a snapshot of your
Yes.
inspo pic? Let's say that's our inspo pic.
Okay, I'll send both
think
of
that's a
these.
good
Shall
one.
I airdrop you these two? Or shall I just text you it?
Yep, either way.
Okay. Lovely.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it. it's the next day. This is the finished hair. So it was really hard to kind of show you guys last night in the salon because it got to 6 p.m. and it got so dark, but gonna leave like before and afters and all those kind of photos on the screen. But which you guys would have heard, I'm sure, in the video, is what we've done is like gone with this is literally, there's nothing, there's no highlights up to here. That is like my natural colour through. And then she's kind of blended it and left like the bottoms still with that like blondie, creamy tone that I've got, but mainly my natural colour. And then the front is a little bit lighter. I've currently like middle parting it, but it is side parting it, but it is a middle parting with side bangs either side, if I do it correctly. Let me see if I can work this one out. I've just styled it obviously to the other side, but it is meant to be like that. But I was just having a mess around with it and I was thinking it's quite fun styled to the side as well. So yeah, that is the finished hair look. I am definitely a bob hair kind of gal. Like, I just feel so much better with shorter hair. I think part of me is like, do I grow it for the next time? Me and Katie were talking at the start of the appointment about how actually if I really stuck to it, that was 4 months since I last saw her, and the last time I saw her it was shorter than this. So I was like, actually I could try and grow my hair for like 2 years or so, but my kind of the way that I am at the moment, I'm kind of like, just change it up, let's mix it up, let's do something different. So part of me just always wants to chop it because of that, because then it gives you that sense of like, oh, I've just done something, and it feels quite drastic. Even for me, when it was like, I think I had that much off maybe, but it just feels incredible. Like, she is honestly insanely talented at what she does. Like, I trust her with everything, and the fact that she's completely color matched my actual hair color with highlights is madness. Like, we've got nothing. I'm gonna have no regrowth. This is just it now. So yeah, she's incredible. I'll leave all her details down below as well. And yeah, let me know what you guys think of the hair. What do we think? I am loving it. It's going to take some getting used to, I think, the darker areas, but do you know what? I actually feel like it goes better for this time of year. I'm wearing a lot of like brown tones and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm just loving the cut overall, and I'm loving like the blonde and more of my natural colour coming through. But let me know if you think I should go blonder next time, or I should just stay with going a bit more natural and keep looking at myself, because I'm worried that my camera's blurry because I dropped it this morning and it's not been working. So sorry I keep going like this. It keeps defocusing and just basically stopping recording. So fingers crossed I fixed it. I've just given it a minute and changed all the batteries and whatnot. But yeah, anyway, let me know if you guys have any questions, hair related or not, and let me know if there's any requests for videos. I could potentially show you how I style my bob more with like Dyson Airwraps or curlers or anything like that. Then just let me know, and I'm happy to film any videos that I can for you guys. And just sending all my love. Hope you're well. Thank you for coming along for the video, and I'll see you very soon. Lots of love. Mwah. Bye.